All right, so back. This is day 4. I'm back from the lab, and it is now 11 o'clock. I'm taking my first set of pills because obviously I had to do the fast this morning. So here is basically my test that I'm getting. So I'm going to be doing a lipid panel, T4 testosterone, T3 free, leptin serum, T3 reverse. So we'll be checking to basically see how my metabolism is doing. So it should be interesting. And then I'll spend the rest of the day making basically tons of pills for the week. So I have all my pills for the week. And then go from there. So today's Thursday. We have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday is when I started. So I guess I'll do my official weigh-in on Monday and see if I drop 4 pounds, like the calculations, or if it's going to be more, or if it's going to be less. Depending on where I'm at, I'm also thinking about maybe trying to go back to the gym maybe 2 or 3 times a week just to start to do a little bit of lifting. That might also increase, obviously, not only my strength, but also the calories, burn more calories, lose more weight. So I was rereading fast metabolism, and depending on what these tests come back at, I'm thinking about cycling my food pills to mimic the fast metabolism diet. So basically I would have the days that I load up kind of on carbs, which is the fruits, for 2 days. And then I do low fat, low carb for 2 days. And then I do 3 days of a good mix of basically protein, carbs, complex carbs, and fats. I'm going to do obviously a fancier breakdown, but that's the kind of the overall of it. But it'll be interesting to see if I then do that, if I even have more weight loss, and then also see if my metabolism comes back as going increasing faster. So it might be something to experiment with. So yesterday I spent a lot of time basically doing a lot of research into white papers. I have a friend who can get me access to basically all the research. You only have to pay for each one of these white papers. And I've been reading up on a ton on basically vitamin intake and like why is it that there's a lot of research now that shows that the standard multivitamin that's in the store isn't being absorbed by the body. Why combinations of certain vitamins can obviously restrict the mineral intake. For example, a lot of calcium restricts intake. And it's really interesting stuff to actually kind of understand how the body works and see why eating whole food, why is it when you eat fruit and vegetables normally, like why is it so healthy for you versus, when you try to, put everything into a teeny little one pill, it just doesn't work. Obviously, what I'm trying to mimic is the idea of actually eating fruits and vegetables in the whole form. So, when we're putting this in, it is the whole fruit or the whole vegetable that we're actually using. So it's all the fiber, it's everything. The only thing that's different is we're just taking out the water, which allows us to condense the form and allow it to be in a smaller package. So be also interested, maybe talk to a dietitian or maybe even a scientist, food scientist, to try to figure out it being in a drier form and then the body having to have it expand and then basically digest. What is the result of that? Like, does that make it easier to break down, or is it slower to break down? Does it stay in your system longer? Because I definitely do feel full throughout the day. So there's something definitely going on here. All right, well, time to start making some pills.